괜찮아. So lately, more than usual, I worry a lot about what I'm supposed to be doing in life. I'm 28 now and I still feel like I have nothing figured out. And honestly, I'm starting to freak out just a little bit. Because why does it seem like everyone else has their life figured out but me? And I know that's just the perception that social media plays on us, but it's hard to not feel intimidated by what everyone else is achieving. Hey, dance! Ballet! I think that for many of us, 20s are the years where we have some of the biggest expectations in life. And I think it's because it's a time of major transition. Pre-20s, we exist in the safety net of adolescence, where we verge on adulthood but don't quite bear the same responsibilities. But it feels like as soon as we entered our 20s, or 21 because that's the legal drinking age in America, which is quote-unquote adulthood, we enter this uncertain world and we are expected to make decisions about our careers, our relationships, and our future, all while trying to figure out who we are and what we want out of life. And I just wanted to say, why is it that life is so complicated for no reason? Especially when, logically speaking, it's really simple to be, I guess, happy. You grow up, go to school, get a job, get married, have kids, and live happily ever after. You know, the standard stuff. Climbing up these stairs.
You're not public.
No, I'm public.
No, you're not. William, say hi to your subscribers.
Hello. Please don't subscribe. But it feels like I can't even get past the grow up stage and I'm already 28. So I can't help but ask, why is it that I find life so difficult to manage? And I think it's probably because while we're working on one aspect of life, it feels like everyone else is rapidly advancing in the other aspects of life. After that he what? And as we see others around our age or even younger achieving all these great things, it's really easy to feel like you're falling behind in life. For example, I'm out here in Korea and some of my friends will tell me, yo, you're out there living your best life, man. But then I look at some of my friends and peers, and some of them have already finished pharmacy school, and some of them are already working dentists, and others are working for like Riot and Google and other big like brand companies. And even some of my closer family members have already bought a house, they're married, and they have kids. And yeah, I'm in Korea, but I'm just an English teacher here. How do you spell hot? H-O-T. Great. Hot. Number 5, it's cloudy. Good. How's the weather in Russia? It's snowing. 와. 눈 와.
Teacher! What? It's cool.
Here. Oh, good. Because?
Snowing.
Okay, 다 I am부터.
I am happy
Because?
because
It's
outside
it's
snowing.
alright, good. 좋아. There's this societal pressure to have it all figured out by the time we hit 30. Our dream job, the perfect partner, and a clear path for the future within a 10-year span, all while somehow maintaining our sanity and still being mentally and emotionally happy. I feel like nowadays, no matter how much we achieve, it feels like it's never enough. It's never enough to meet the societal expectations that we are burdened with to complete before the age of 30. Before, I used to think that as soon as I hit my 20s, life would somehow become more fulfilling. Maybe it was because I was deluded into thinking that these expectations of us were expected because they were something that we could actually achieve during this period in our life, which honestly was probably true 20 to 30 years ago, but the reality is, as society, culture, and humans develop, so does the reality of what is obtainable within a lifetime, especially within 10 years. And as these things develop, I think we should also consider what is actually worth obtaining within that lifetime. Oh, that's too big. No, not you. No, I think the butts are too big. Oh, does it? Yeah. Dude, that's too cute. Because to be honest, while in my 20s, chasing all these aspects of life and trying to be successful in them, I didn't really enjoy my 20s the way I had envisioned them to be as a kid, I guess. I ended up spending much of my 20s chasing after broken people, broken relationships, and going to war with myself, limiting my own happiness for the sake of others. It's Christmas! Well, it's not really Christmas yet, but it's winter. And it's snowing in Korea. Usually the snow doesn't stick, so it's kind of nice to actually see snow. Especially someone from Colorado. It really just like makes me miss home. So it's really nice, even though it's not a lot. Better than nothing. Don't get me wrong, I didn't exactly hate my 20s. It just wasn't what I imagined it to be. Especially as a kid, I would look at my older cousins or other family members in their 20s and be like, wow, they have it all. They're so cool and mature, and they seem to have life figured out. But as I'm coming out of my 20s, I found out that no one actually knows what they're doing, and that I've barely accomplished anything I had set out to when I initially entered this stage of my life. Looking back though, I've definitely accomplished a lot in my 20s, more than I usually give myself credit for. And I technically still have 2 years left until they're over. And to me, my 20s wasn't fulfilling in the sense that I experienced a lot, but it was fulfilling because what I experienced taught me a lot.
A lasagna. And there's 5 layers in the lasagna. And you make another 5-layered lasagna, and then you take it and you put it on top of each other. Do you have a 10-layered lasagna, or do you have 2 lasagnas?
You have 2 lasagnas.
2 lasagnas, right?
Yeah, because they're not cooked together.
Exactly.
And so as I'm entering my 30s, I'm learning to balance this idea that what makes me happy in life doesn't always correlate to societal standards of what is considered a successful life or a valuable life. That being happy requires consistent work, especially in a society where it's so easy to compare ourselves with others, especially now more than ever, a society that values life by views and likes and shares and comments. Although my 20s are leaving me with a lot to desire, it's taught me a lot about who I want to be and a reminder that there's still so much yet to come. As I end my 20s, I'm balancing this idea that life should have value simply by living. The purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for newer and richer experience. Ooh, it's crazy. Look at the snowman they built. Oh! No! Oh, thank you.